Hello everybody, welcome to another podcast. This might be a longer one, I don't know. So, welcome to the podcast. We're going to be talking about a lot. One sec, let me check my YouTube channel comment because someone's got laughing emojis for no reason at all. Let's see this comment. Is it a hate comment? I don't know. I'm going to quickly check it just in case. So basically, this, I don't know what it'll be about, but you might meet my dad, who will also be doing some stuff, I don't know. Oh, that's not my videos. Okay, let me get a news video up for you guys. So, are you ready? One news video, right? This is not one, but here we go. Right, this was 18 hours ago, here we go. Oh, that's an advert. That was an advert. We just got an advert. Oh, here we go.
The US seems to be rethinking its support for Britain's claim to the Falkland Islands. A leaked list of Pentagon pressure tactics suggesting this really could be the case. In 1982, Argentina invaded the Falklands, a British overseas territory. Britain reacted quickly, sending a task force 8,000 miles to take them back. 10 weeks later, Argentina surrendered.
Rejoice at that news and congratulate our forces and the Marines.
Now, more than 40 years on, the Falklands seem yet again to be at the centre of geopolitics. A leaked Pentagon email seems to outline potential punishments for those NATO countries who have not supported the United States or Israel in their war against Iran. One possibility that the United States might withdraw its support for Britain's sovereignty of the Falkland Islands. Argentina still claims the islands, calling them Las Malvinas, and marks the war every year. But experts say this isn't about the Falklands themselves, it's about leverage.
The strategy over the Falklands is to try to unsettle the British government. But they won't do that because Britain's claim to the Falklands is extremely solid, both in historical terms, and it's absolutely 100% solid on grounds of national self-determination. The Falklanders, 99% of them, want to remain British.
Downing Street insists nothing has changed. The Prime Minister's spokesman said the Falkland Islanders want to remain a UK overseas...
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. What the fuck is this on about? No offence, but I don't get fucking what this shit's saying. Like what? What the fuck? I don't know if this has anything to do with us, but I'm going to just talk about my life on this one. Here we go. So, more about my life. I've just purchased the free thingy and niche plan on the website where I am doing all my podcasts, so I can make more than one episode. Hooray! Fuck yes! Now, more about my life. Let's talk about autism. Some of you may think autism is bad. You're wrong if you think autism is bad. You're very fucking wrong. Fucking hell. So, autism, I don't like to call it a disability. I like to call it an extra ability. The reason why is, disability usually means not having an ability. But with autism, you have an ability. So basically, autism can help you, be more creative, have more painting skills, see things people don't. Like a bin, for example. If a bin's painted red, it looks like an Among Us character, not everyone would usually see that. But with autistic eyes, people would either walk past it, which is not good, I know what you're saying, could be a disability, or would keep an eye on it and notice it and point it out. Same with their sense of smell. They have dog noses, kind of. So they can smell food differently, which is bad for us sometimes. It's bad for us autistic people sometimes, quite bad. Very bad sometimes. And we have frequent meltdowns, which is kind of the disability part and why people think it's bad. But meltdowns are usual in people's lives. Now, I would like to say I am autistic myself. No hate, please. I used to be gay, then I broke up with Tyler, my ex-boyfriend. I used to be gay, and now I'm not gay. I broke up with Tyler. And now, yeah, a lot of things have happened. Now I'm going to talk about ADHD, okay? ADHD let me quickly search up the definition of ADHD for you guys, because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know. So, ADHD / attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a common neurodevelopmental disorder that typically begins in childhood and can continue into adulthood. It affects millions of individuals and is characterized by a combination of persistent symptoms that can interfere with daily life, including difficulties in maintaining attention, controlling impulses, and regulating activity levels. And now, you're going to hear from my dad.
ADHD and autism. It can be a struggle for those that have ADHD and autism.
Like me.
It can also be a struggle for the parents of people with ADHD
like
and autism. But with the right approaches and the right chain of thought, people can do really, really well.
I agree, Gary. Now, I would like to talk about more ADHD stuff. So, usually you're very hyperactive with ADHD, and you focus on different things. Like, for example, if you're driving a car, a squirrel walks by, you could be like, oh, look, a squirrel. I've been up through. When I was on Haven once, you know those Haven sites? You know those 2 toy cars that you can drive? I drove one of them. This is the story my parents said. And then I saw a squirrel and went, oh, look, a squirrel. That's the attention part, I think. And now that then I don't know if it's autism or ADHD that makes you stimuli. But autism and ADHD can involve stimming like this, or like penis. I do that a lot. I just walk around going penis or penis. I just go penis a lot for some reason. Now I don't know why I do that. Sorry if that disturbed anyone. Don't know why I do that. But it's a stim, I think. But yeah, as Dad said, it could be a pain in the ass for the people who have it, and a pain in the ass for the adults who had it. And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.